Our dad, Benny Amina Ben Lepisi, was born October 13th, 1954.
He was born the youngest child from Nicena and Maltu Lepisi.
They lived in American Samoa until 1965 and later moved to Oahu, Hawaii, where Dad would be raised.
Our dad went to Campbell High School in Ewa Beach, Hawaii.
It was said that during his football years, he held the record for the most rushing yards as a running back, gaining his name the thread for being able to lead through defenders.
He graduated in 1973, after which he joined the U.S. Navy for 8 years, 4 years active duty and 4 years in active reserve.
During that time, Dad attended La Buena College in La Buena, California, where he received his associate's degree.
Dad later attended Bible school in 1979 at Northern California Bible College, where he graduated with an AA in Biblical Studies.
Following the call to ministry, on September 3rd, 1983, Dad would accept a position as senior pastor of First Samoan Assembly of God in San Jose.
After this appointment, Dad received his formal ordinations from the Assemblies of God.
In 1974, Dad met our mom, Gino Regina Lepisi, and they were married on September 9th, 1978.
And together, they had 8 children.
Sheila,
Shane,
Sheba,
Shanette,
Sean,
Shadrach, Timothy, Joshua,
and our adopted brothers, Vico Etsy and Edward Veve.
Over the years, our family would grow with the addition of 7 grandchildren: Sky, Aiden, CJ, Mina, Zoe, Benny, and Princeton.
Mom and Dad exemplified what true love really is by their everyday living. Last year, they celebrated 34 years of marriage.
Dad was best known for his relentless devotion to his faith in Christ.
he devoted much of his life to pastoring his church, which he later named Crossroad Calvary Chapel.
Some of his proudest accomplishments during his pastoralship include paying off the church property, food giveaways, Bless the Block, and other community events.
Outside of ministry, my dad enjoyed playing volleyball, bowling, traveling, reading, and spending time with his kids and his grandkids.
If you ask us what we remember most about our dad, there are so many good memories, like his famous hot wings,
playing Mr. Mom during our early years, and his open door policy.
Treating strangers like family, well organized.
His use of hairspray and his lovely singing voice.
One story that we remember specifically is after the 2009 tsunami hit the Pacific Islands and left Samoa in ruins.
Dad immediately launched local relief efforts by filling up storage units and sending them off to Samoa.
He played the role of interpreter for local news stations by sharing his heart for the families affected and encouraged all to join.
That was typical of Dad.
he was a remarkably generous and hardworking person.
He was a man of great integrity and devotion.
We recall most of how he encouraged others and hated gossip.
Above all, Dad believed in faith, family, and sacrifice.
He always said, sow good seeds because it'll always return to you.
Even towards the end of his days, he diligently encouraged us to stay faithful to God. When others suggested that he quit ministry due to his medical conditions, he adamantly refused.
During one of our family meetings with all of us at his bedside, our dad's request to all of us was to serve the Lord and to teach our children to do the same.
His life was nothing less than the perfect example of the faithfulness to God is.
Dad, you will be greatly missed, but it can be certain that
On that evening of April 3rd, 2013, the words, "Well done, my good and faithful servant," resonated through the streets of heaven.
Thank you, Dad, for being a part of our lives.
Before you were ours, you were his. I love you, Dad.
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 Dad, I love you.
And we'll always miss you, Dad.